Hi, my name is Noel Davis with World Composting, and today we're starting our first time-lapse experiment. So I've ground up some carrots, and I also have some carrot shavings, and I'm going to put them in two different bins, and we're going to just watch and see how the worms work through this material. So let me show you what I have and the weights that I have, and then we're just so you can see that everything's on the up and up, and then I'm going to show you the setup, and then we'll come back and we're going to see how this works. So let me show you what I have. All right, so as you can see here, I have my ground up pulp from a carrot. So I use this in my masticating juicer, and that's how I made this. And that's also, just so you know, also takes out all the moisture. So this is 5.4 ounces. And this is, make sure you can see that, 5.4 ounces. Now, back in here, I have the worms. So as you can see, there's some material over them, but there are primarily worms in here. And that is 7 ounces worth of worms. And this is 7 ounces worth of worms. So everything is equal here. And the idea is that the bin on the right is going to get these two containers. The bin on the left is going to get these two containers. Now, the bedding material I'm using is hardwood pellets. And I do find that is a little bit brighter, which is why I'm using it, so it'll reflect a little bit more light back, and that's what I'm hoping for. So let's go and take a look and see how this is set up. All right, so here's my setup for recording. So as I showed before, I do have these wooden frames here are actually supporting a camera up top. These are the two bins. It's going to take a picture of them. I added some white board that I had around the house into the back. I cut it up into the sheets to put it back there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to add this to these bins. So we have our worms going in. These are pre-measured as I showed. Looks like all of it got in there. And we're going to add our materials that we're going to test out here. So one of the things I am going to do, I'm not going to just leave them in a pile. I'm going to kind of spread them around a little bit. I don't want them to just all be in one spot. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Looks like all of them got out of there too. And I'm going to add all the carrot pulp in here. At least the majority of it. Looks like a little bit still left in there, but that's going to be hard to get out. Again, I'm going to spread this around a little bit, to try to just make sure that it's not all in one spot. And now we're going to see how long it takes for them to just eat one of these up fully. So I'm going to just spread this around a little bit more so it's all kind of in contact, whereas that just soaks right in a little bit. This does not. So now I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to seal this up. I have a temporary light in here, but I'm going to seal this up. And I'm going to have this camera take the pictures. And if it looks like it's drying out, I am going to add some moisture, which I think I will do right now. Just a little bit of moisture in here. I already did pre-moisten all of this, but I don't know how much moisture is left in there, so we're just going to kind of just get everything just a little bit more wet. Same thing over here, just to make sure these worms are all still really alive. And I'll be able to moisten it while this is going as well. You can see the worms are moving around in there quite a bit when I spray them down, so that's a good sign, I think. Means they're lively, hopefully hungry too. And there we go. These are pre-moistened now, and I think this is ready. So I'm going to take this light off, I'm going to get the camera set up, and I'm going to get this going, and we're going to come back in, in 20 days or so, and we'll see how it is.